Good morning, Quadcopter 101 here. Before we get started with today's review, today's shoutouts goes to Stu's Page of Goo and Green Tech Tamil. Green Tech Tamil, I don't know how to pronounce that, sorry. Both were first to say first in one of my recent videos and thus win their shoutout. So congratulations to both of you. So what do I got for you today? This is the HT006 control watch for Hubsan products. This is a pretty neat watch, folks. This works with just about every one of the Hubsan quadcopters that has a GPS. All of their GPS quadcopters. The H600 series, H109S, the H500 series, the H501, the H502 series, the H216 series, and the H507D. They're all on this. They all can be controlled with this watch. What's neat about this watch? Why would I be interested in it? It has a built-in GPS. This enables you to have one of those GPS drones follow you on your bicycle, on your motorcycle. These Hubsans, they can move fast and they can keep up with you. So if you want to, looking for a follow me drone that's easy follow me, that's why you would consider this particular device. Also, it's also easy to carry your Hubsans around with you like this in a backpack without that big bulky controller. If you want to go out and do selfie videos or get quick scenic videos, this will work. This has a range of about 50 meters, and that should be more than sufficient for selfie purposes and follow me purposes. Okay, you're not going to be going out and doing FPV exploring with this watch because you're not going to be getting FPV reception with this watch. Although you can connect some of these quadcopters to your phone and get FPV, I would not recommend it because, again, this only has a 50-meter range, and that's going activating the FPV on your phone is going to interfere with the control of the quadcopter. So I don't recommend using FPV. You're going to strictly line of sight flying only when using this watch. Let's go over the controls of the watch so you get an idea how it works. Okay, it has an on-off switch here. It has a camera button here for taking photos. It has a circle me button here for activating circle me. It has a video button here for turning video on and off. This is for automatic takeoff, automatic landing, that button there. You can increase the altitude of the quadcopter by pushing up like this, or decrease the altitude by pushing down like that. This scroll wheel here is for changing heading modes. And you can go forward by pressing that button here, back by pressing that button here, left slide and right slide by pressing that button here. To bind the quadcopter for the first time to this watch, you put the watch into bind mode by pressing both of these buttons simultaneously, and that will turn on the watch and also simultaneously put it in bind mode. Then you turn on your transmitter and it should bind, or your quadcopter, and it should bind to the watch. To arm the motors, once you are bound and bring the motors and get them spinning, you press and hold the altitude scroll wheel, and that will arm the motors. And then for takeoff, you just simply press this takeoff button. To activate follow me, I forgot to mention that. This has follow me, and this directional scroll wheel here, if you press into that and hold it and let go, that activates follow me and also deactivates it. So, return to home is holding the up-down buttons. If you push in on the up-down buttons, it will do an automatic return to home. It will return to the watch first off, but if it doesn't pick up the watch's signal, or if it loses the watch's signal, it will return to the location of where it took off from. So that's it. Let's go for flight of this thing, show you how to calibrate the compass using this, and go for follow me and circle me and demonstrate its capability. So hope you enjoy its flight. 3, 2, 1. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is put this watch in bind mode, and to do such, holding the power button, and actually I'm going to hold the photo button, then hold down the power button simultaneously, and you'll feel a buzz in there, and the lights are blinking, so it's in bind mode right now. And I am going to turn on the the quadcopter now by plugging in its battery and closing up its door at the same time here. And we have solid lights. And I feel another buzz, and we got the ESCs going. So now it is in compass calibration mode, and you can tell that by the blinking lights there going back, or the GPS. Both of these GPSs are looking for a GPS signal. But looking at the quadcopter, its lights are blinking, going blip, 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 blip. So we got to do this type of rotation first until we notice light change. And then we do vertical rotation until we get solid light. Now we have calibrated the compass of the quadcopter. The quadcopters is okay, and do we have GPS signal yet? We don't have GPS signal on either one of these. We got to wait until these lights, I can't remember, go solid or go out, but we're going to wait a few minutes and make sure we have sufficient satellites before taking off. So hold on, folks. Okay, we have solid red lights on both of these for the drone GPS and the quadcopter's GPS, so we are more or less ready to take off. With that in mind, I am going to actually first start the video, pressing the video camera button. You get a little buzz. The light should light up there. Let me press that button again. And the light extinguishes. It's a very faint blue light, folks, so keep that in mind. It's not a bright light at all, but we get a blue light in there. It tells us we're recording. Okay, now I am going to arm the motors by pressing into the altitude motor. The motors are armed. Then doing an automatic takeoff. Oh, you got to hold this button down. You get a buzz. And there's its takeoff. So video should be recording. Let's check its stability. I'm not seeing any toilet bowl, so we're good there. I'm going to get into the video, and we're first going to try the circle me. Now, it should circle this watch. Let's see if it does. Pressing the circle me button, and let's see if it circles. There it goes. And where does it circle? Does it circle the watch or does it circle me? It's descending a bit as it's circling, so let's increase its altitude a bit with the watch. Now if I walk over here, is it going to continue to circle that position there, or is it going to adjust to where I am at? And it appears to circle the position where the watch, wait a minute, it's turning toward me. It's turning toward me, so it adjusts. It adjusts accordingly. That is interesting. It's circling me here. Let's go up a bit higher. Increasing the altitude. Let's see if I can walk over. No, I don't know. It's okay. It's continuing to circle where I was, as you can see here, because I'm standing behind it now. So it remembers the position where you were when you activated the circle me and circles that position. So with that in mind, let's stop the circle me now. Circle me is stopped. Let's bring it forward a bit, pressing the forward button. This works nicely, actually. Going forward a little bit more. Going up a little bit more. Let's hit that follow me button on the right. Is it following me? I'm going to walk toward it. I'm going to run toward it. I'm going to run away from it. This old man is running today, folks. It works excellently. Actually, very well. I'll tell you what, with that in mind, let's come up this way a bit. Position it there. We'll turn off follow me. And I'm going to get in the car. Okay. Oh, follow me's still on. Hold on. Turning off follow me. Follow me's off. Let's increase the altitude a bit before I do what I'm about to do. Pushing forward. to right about there so I can see it. And then I'm going to get in the car. We'll go for a ride. Hold on, folks. Closing the door. Let's turn it, rotate it toward me. Load up there. Let's back it up a bit. Going up a bit higher. Getting in the car with my dog. This is neat. I like this watch. Rolling down the window all the way.
Similar way I had to.
Turning off National Public Radio and activating Follow Me. Follow Me is activated. Let's see if it... Oh, let me put my glasses on too so I can see this better. Here we go, folks. Let's set it out a little bit farther too. Okay, backwards. Right there, going up. Right there, and going back to Follow Me. Did that deactivate Follow Me? Yeah, it did. Let me back it up then. We'll redo it. Went up a little bit higher too, because this elevation goes up as we go up this road. Okay, from there, now I'm going to activate Follow Me. Follow Me button, activate it. Got the buzz. Going backwards, going forwards. Let's see how it works. Keep my eye on it as we're going. Neat. Hello, up there. I don't know if the car's staying in view or not. But this is a neat feature, folks. Again, you know, if you're interested in riding your motorcycle or whatever, and you want a quadcopter that can follow you, this can do it. The Hubsan, all the Hubsans can do it with this watch. That's pretty dang neat. Okay, notice as we're going up higher, it's getting lower. That's because the elevation's increasing as I go up this road. So I'm going to reposition it now. I'm going to go up a little bit higher, a lot higher actually, and tilt it to the right, right about there, and reactivating Follow Me. There's a little birdie chasing it. It's a hummingbird. Follow Me is reactivated. This watch is neat. I like this watch. And it works very, very, very well. Let's go this way. Up this road here. And I'm going to have to reposition the drone here. We're pretty high, going up a little bit higher. And I want to slide to the right, so I'm pressing the right slide button. Controlling from inside the car. Okay, pushing forward. I'm going to go down this other road here, so I'm positioning the drone over there. Positioning it pretty far down that road. Okay, then I'm going to move my car over that direction. Neat watch. I like this. And it's relatively inexpensive. You know, it's not an expensive device. You'd think it would be. So, you know, again, if you got one of these Hubsans with GPS, and you want to have them chasing you on in your car. Okay, let's see. Move to the right. Move to the right. Let's move it forward a bit. And reactivating Follow Me by pressing the dial, the right dial. It's turning toward me. I'm going to wave to it as it turns toward me, and then we're going to continue on. Let's come down lower because we're going to be decreasing altitude as we go this way. So coming down lower, reactivating Follow Me, and away we go again. Actually, I think I turned off Follow Me. Let's turn it back on again. Hold on. Follow Me is activated. And there it goes. So it's such a neat device, this watch, you know. Before I used to have to carry the big controllers. Now we're going downhill again, and it's... Alright, let's lower its altitude a bit. Lowering, lowering, reactivating. Follow me on. Follow me on. Can I get up to you? How close can I get? Pretty neat. Following the car. Hello there. So let's go backward flying to the right, going back, going up. Reactivate, follow me, turns toward me, and away we go again. Let's see how fast it'll go. Flying backwards, we're going 15 miles an hour. Okay, about 15 miles an hour is its max speed, folks. And I'm going to come back over here. Okay, let's see it do a return to home. We haven't done that yet. Let's park it over here. The drone is still following me. Hello up there. I like this device. Okay, let's send it out until it loses signal. Let me stop the video first. Make sure we got the video that we got so far. Video off, and then video back on, and we should be recording. Let's turn the drone in this direction here. Let's go up a bit higher, or let's go a little farther forward. Also, let's go up. So, you know, if you want to take this out to some location and get scenic video showing that you can do it. And I'm going to rotate from up there. You know, I'm doing a rotate on the dial, showing its video capability. The yaw is kind of fast with the dial, so keep that in mind as you're using it. There's a trespasser over there, one of those ravens. Let's go say hi to the raven. See if I can't. No, he's running away. He says he don't want nothing to do with that. So I'm going to go over to the takeoff point. Actually, let's activate return to home. I'm going to stand over here in the field. Let's see if it lands at the takeoff point or if it lands at me when we hit return to home. So hitting the return to home button and holding, see, up and down button, the takeoff and land button. You got to hold that down for 3 seconds, and that activates return home. It looks like it's coming back to me. So as per the instructions, it does return to you. Unless it loses contact with the watch, and in that case, it returns to the takeoff position where you were, or the takeoff position where it took off. Let's see if I can turn that off. Yeah, you can. You can turn it off. Let's fly out until we lose signal. Let's see how far we can go. So turning to the right, and see what happens. It's supposed to climb to 10 meters and then do a return to home. Let's see where it returns to home when it loses signal. So we'll go out to 50 meters or so. Okay, I'm at 50 meters now. Let's see how much further we can go until it loses signal of the watch. Still heading at about 100 meters away. Let's go a little higher. No, it's lost signal. Oh no, it got my signal back. Okay, let's go out farther. I'm a good 100 meters away. 120 meters. This actually has a lot farther signal than they predict. So I guess that 50 meters might be if you're using this in conjunction with FPV. You know, that would interfere with the watch, because I am pretty far out. Okay, I'm getting buzzing on my watch, which tells me we are reaching the edge of its signal, going even further. And let's see what happens. No, it's just staying over there, just hovering. Let's do a return to home from over there. Holding the return to home button. It's not picking it up. And it's doing something. It's returning to home, but it's not climbing. It doesn't seem to be climbing. It probably means its battery's getting low. But either way, I'm going to be landing it here shortly. It's coming directly toward me. So again, when it does return to home, if it picks up this watch, it's going to come to you. Okay, the only time it'll land at the takeoff point is if this watch loses battery power. Say it loses battery power and it looks for a place to land. It's going to land at the takeoff point. So, you can shut off the motors by bringing both these scroll wheels down, or this throttle or altitude button down, and right now it's buzzing, telling me low battery power. So, and I am going to stop the video. Video is stopped. That reminds you too that the video needs to be stopped too. It keeps buzzing. That's cool too, so you don't lose the video. So that's the flight with the HT006 watch. A very capable little watch. And again, I think it's under $40. So, you know, if you got one of these, again, and you like to go riding motorcycles, riding bicycles, and you want a quadcopter to follow you, this is the thing to get to go with your Hubsan. So hope you enjoyed this flight. It's Quadcopter 101, signing out.